and welcome to Benny TV, where we give you games, reviews, and much more. I'm your host, Benny TV, and you can finally see me. Here I go on the camera. Hey guys, how you doing? Don't mind the dog. Alright, so everybody, welcome to Benny TV. Today we will be reviewing the game Crossout. Thank you for watching. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm Benny Franco, your host of Benny TV, and today we'll be reviewing the game Crossout, Craft Ride or Destroy. Now Crossout is about a game where you get a bunch of vehicles. Actually, you get no vehicle. I mean, you do get a vehicle, but they start you off from scratch, or you can borrow one of the faction vehicles, and so on and so forth. But let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so you can make your vehicles. So you can start from the frame. You can build up from the frames, put tires on it, engines, so on and so forth. I'm about to show you. You go out there, they put you on a battlefield, and you go up against guys that made their own cars or trucks or makeshift vehicles to fight out onto the field. They have different types of field. They got a sand field, they got a cargo box field, they got a couple of different fields where you can choose from, with all different terrains and obstacles and stuff like that. And you get to fight a bunch of people from just all over the place. So let's go ahead and take your starter car here. Load this up, and as you can see, this is what they start you with. They start you with this low ball car, alright, little truck and stuff like that. Okay, and it's like I said, you can go with this, or you can just start basically from scratch. You see, now there's nothing here, and then I want to go into my storage here, and we'll pick out a car. So let's pick out this Growl over here. Well, first we need something to put the Growl on. Alright, well, since it's a little racing car, we'll start off with a little lightweight frame. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we'll choose this 8x4. And now we'll pop the Growl on there real quick. And as you can see, I got the Growl on the frame. And let's see what we got here. Put some tires on here. Let's do something I haven't done before. Let's just make a straight little racing car, alright? There we go. Put some racing cars tire here. I mean, no problem. Only got one wheel. I'd be darned, I only have one racing wheel. Alrighty. Change of plans. Alright, let's go with let's go with some landing gear tires. And we'll just pop these tires on here real quick. Maybe give it a little bit more of a front now. There we go. And now we're going to pop on. Let's just make it simple. Oh, nope, not that. Yeah, let's try these balloon tires. Screw it. Let's mess around. Alright, so here you got a basic car, frame, wheels. Alright, then you can go forward little further than this and be like, okay, well, I want to go a bit faster. Okay, so we go look for an engine. Should have one here. That's a gas generator. There we go, a light engine. Find a spot for it. That looks like a good spot. Alright. And so right now we got the most basic of basics here. And now we're just going to slam a weapon on here. Let's try this AC-43 Rapier reinforced. And pop that on there. And now we have a vehicle that has a weapon on it. Now, as you can see by the points over here, it's 2210 points power score with a structure of 110 points, total parts 9 out of 80, energy 5 out of 9. So I can add more to it, or I can roll just like this. All right. So you know what? Let's just mess around. Get into a mission here. There's different missions. You can do regular missions where you can get stuff, parts, scraps, so on and so forth. And when you get to the higher levels, like get the wheels, you got to be at a level 7. You know, get the wires, you got to be at a power score of 3000. Okay? And sorry about that. And so since I'm at a low power score, I'll start at the very beginning party just to show you. Whoever hasn't played this game, this is a free game on PlayStation Network. You must have PlayStation Plus to play with your friends. So, and pretty much this is an online game. So, wow, look how fast I am. And as you can see, I'm speeding along. I could say this is one of the fastest cars I've ever made. I am speeding along. I've never went this fast in the game, actually. So I'm speeding along, and the purpose is two purposes. There's a timer on the top, which that's the ultimate timer, which I can't stand. It sucks. I've been complaining about it on the forums forever. And then you have what we call the King of the Hill timer, which is when you go to the circle, see, as they're doing right now. You head off into the little circle here. There goes some enemy. And I'm going to try to light him up as best as I can. Oh, my fault. Alright. And you can run around. I'm actually having fun. This is actually good. And then we blow up this guy real quick. If I can get a shot off. Benny got one. Alright, now we're in the circle. And this is the winning timer. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh, he's got me. He's got me. He's got me. Oh, he got me. And you head off into the winner circle there. And you wait for that timer to go off. There's a little timer. The color blue goes all the way around in a circle. And you win the match. So there's two different ways to win there's actually three different ways to win the match. There's A, destroy everybody on the field. There's B, go to the winner circle and make the timer go off on there. Or C, you can get 1 or 2 points on the winner circles and run away from the winner circle and try to hide or engage the enemy and count on the major timer to go down, so you can also win the match. There's squads. I'm in a squad. I'm in Envious_420. Right now we're in 26th place. And this list right here are my squad members. This over here shows my place. It shows how many in the clan roster, the clan leader, and our clan tag. Up here you have the different factions that you can join. You start off in the engineers and you always stay in the engineers. You can join either the lunatics, the nomads, the scavengers, and or the Steppenwolves. And you can change factions. When you do, you have 24 hours before you can change factions again. And then in this part here, we have the market. You can play the market, actually. And by playing the market, you go to your missions, and you can win all these pieces. And what you do is you buy all these pieces, you put them in your storage, and then what you do is you go to the factions. And let's go to engineers real quick. And the factions, you could take your pieces and build the thing that you want. If I want a better cooler, if I want ammo packs, fuel tanks, scope, extra tires, you can build all of this by earning them through battles, raids, or missions. And once you build the part, you can either add it to your vehicle, or you can go back to the market and you can start selling the product that you built to earn some credit. Credit's important because you need to buy stuff with the credit, and buying stuff means beefing up your vehicle. Beefing up your vehicle means closer to better winning. Alright, and your storage is where you hold all your parts. You do have a storage limit, okay? So just make sure you know what you're getting and know what you're storing. And you got your shop, which is PlayStation Store. An exhibition is where you can show off your vehicle. If you got a couple of vehicles to show off, you can show off your vehicle, and people can either borrow, they can load it up and make changes to it, or they can load it up and actually use the same type of vehicle you got if they have the same exact parts. So let's go off to another faction vehicle here. Let's try something with a little bit more boom here. All right, we'll go for this Stag. Now it says I'm missing several parts, but I'm gonna go ahead and load it anyway. All right. Okay, so it says I'm missing the trucker cab, which is fine because you can just go to press build, and then you can put whatever it is you have. So I happen to have a humpback, and if it doesn't fit, well, guess what? You're gonna have to make room. So I'm just gonna put this down real quick. Actually, let's make it disappear, and we can start removing these parts by pressing R1. This way we can make the room that we need for our modifications. And this is the fun part, is actually building your vehicle from scratch and getting to put all the parts that you want, so this way you can customize or modify your vehicle to the way you see fit. Now when you get to these weapons and stuff, you got to make sure you know what it is you want, and you know what it is you're using, because other guys know what they got, and they know what it is they're using. So it's a strategic game. You gotta pretty much figure out how your gameplay style is, how you want to see it, on the field, and then you gotta go produce your product. In other words, you built this vehicle, let's see what it can do. And to win extra parts so you can build bigger or better, or so on and so forth, however the case may be. Oh, alright, I'll put that on there real quick. And pretty much, boxes with wheels, I guess. And you can put anything any way you want. It doesn't have to be specific to the way it is. You can switch it around at any point. At any point in time. Right there, I'm using that to protect the wheels, I guess. And again, we're just using this as an example. I have bigger, giant vehicles and stuff like that, which I'll show you in a second. So let's go ahead and roll with this. See what this is about right here. We'll try a shotgun battle this time. See what this is all about. And right now my faction is warring, so they're doing the faction war. And the only bad thing about it is that the game is still in the beta stage. So if it's still in the beta stage, that means that they haven't came out with everything yet. You know, there's still like updates and little glitches here and there that we need to report in. There is a forum that you can go to and discuss stuff. And it depends on, you know, it's Gaijin. You know, if you're familiar with Gaijin, everybody knows about Gaijin. You know, you just have to deal with the way Gaijin runs stuff. You know, not that they have strict rules or anything like that, but it's just, you know, every company has an assortment of games, and sometimes it takes longer for questions to be answered or stuff to be resolved. So, but it is a Gaijin game, and if you're familiar with Gaijin game, they have another game out called War Thunder, another game that I have, and that we'll review that game later on in the month. Let's just show you what that game's about. But they run it almost the same way, the same system, almost the same way they taking over the boards and stuff. The field ain't the same, but you know, it's basically almost the same thing. You got vehicles, go out there and conquer. And so right now we are having a technical loss. They are at our base, and I'm trying to rush over there as fast as my vehicle will allow me to, and see if I can back up some of this base. I don't know, why am I bumping so much? Oh, it must be the fenders. I think they got there before I did. Alright, so we're going to turn back around. Oh, okay, victory. And as you can see, all enemies eliminated take a fuel barrel to get petrol. So obviously I don't have a gas tank. So we'll head off to the garage here. Okay, and if you ain't got a piece, you can go ahead, and if you got enough on your docket there to fit one, here's the docket page, and it says I have 34 out of 80 pieces, so I can put another piece if I want. So it's saying I need a fuel barrel. So let's go ahead and raise this fence over here. I mean this fender. This way I'm not bumping around so much. Alrighty. Let me lower it a little bit. Uniformity. Alrighty, and then it said I needed a gas tank, so we'll look down for a gas tank. Now there's two separate types of gas tanks in this game. There's a fuel barrel, which gives you 5 fuel, alright, but it doesn't stack. And there's a fuel tank that gives you 10 fuel, and it doesn't stack on itself. So neither one of these stack with another one of those type, but you can add these two and it'll give you 15 fuel. So let's go ahead and pop a tenner on there real quick and see where that leads us. Alrighty, and then we'll just go into the next battle real quick. And everybody, welcome to Benny TV. If you're just tuning in, I'm your host, Benny Franco, and we are reviewing Crossout for Saturday's 3 p.m. game review. Alright, so I'm on a field now. I'm on a different field. A factory type field. As you can see, there's factory buildings and smokestacks. And let me follow the team over here. See what they got going on. Alrighty. There seems to be fire coming back. So that means they're on that side. Got it. Oh, tow missile. Oh, he shot one of my tires off. Alright. I'm getting shot up here. Oh, another tow missile. Oh. Got another shot off there. If I can get another. I didn't hit him that time. Alright, so I technically have no front tires, but I'm still able to motivate myself here. Not very well. I missed him. He doesn't look like he's in a good condition either. If he pops back around. I got one of his tires. He's not in a good position either. Boom! Especially with that fat man hitting him. Boom! Oh no! Say goodbye, buddy. And now they're taking the base, which I'm in no position or condition to even go there, but I'm gonna try anyway. And we're also taking their base, so it's a who's gonna get the base first? Looks like we got the upper hand. I'm slowly pushing my way over there. Try to clear up any of the muck that's at the base. Looks like Wolf Knuckle has took care of whatever muck was over there. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now he's taken care of. Oh, and victory. Okay, so, and now you see in this section right here, we just got 10 gallons worth of fuel for adding that little fuel tank right to the back there. And fuel is used for raids. You need fuel to do the raids. Raids give you copper. It doesn't give you parts. So, it's a whole different thing when you do raids. See, now you do you do raids, and in this part you got a heist, cargo races, and all different price gas, which means all different levels. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose one of my vehicles. Go ahead and choose a fan here. Alrighty, and then we'll do a quick raid for you. We got gas. All right. Let's do a quick cargo race at 40. I like playing with the big boys. Alright, and in the cargo race, you gotta go collect the packages as fast as you can while you're getting through all of these enemies that are trying to stop you from collecting the packages. And you can see Okira 64, grab that real quick. We're gonna make a right turn because that's where it's telling us to go. And you can see I'm in this big shotgun build. And you can check everybody's power score just by pressing the big button in the middle. And we have some jumpanies. Take care of that real quick. And Osiris has gotten the next package. And it's amazing some of the names you see on here. Fantastic. Oh, took off his guns. Oh, took off his gun. All right, Nick. Okay, turn around. I guess I'm gonna have to help Nick out. Alrighty. Oh, watch out, the purple guy. Yeah, what's up? Alright, that purple guy's done for. It looks like they left me with all the enemy here. Alright, I guess it's time to clean this up then. I'm not in the small vehicle no more, little guys. Uh-oh, looks like I'm about to bite it. Alright, explosions. Uh-oh. That's not good. Might as well face him head on. Alright. And we won. Oh, just as I blew up. That's fine. And you can see here, you get a different reward. You get copper. And again, copper is used for building stuff. It axes you for a whole bunch of things, and you need to build the whole. You need to have all of these different things so that when you go to build something, as you can see here, it axes here requires resources. So not only do you need parts, you also need resources to build these parts. You can either use scrap, copper. There's other things involved like wires and electronics and stuff like that. So depending, the more complicated your weapon is, the more stuff you're going to need to put on there, the more work you're going to have to put into it. So however you look at it, it's a grind game, and grind for better parts to add to your vehicle to make it a bigger, better vehicle. Is bigger better? Sometimes that's not the case. As you can see, this is one of my big vehicles. I have two big vehicles. It's my other big vehicle. And then I have my small vehicle, which isn't that small. Let's roll around with this for a second. Now this one has a chameleon, and notice I have no guns because I have little drones that spit out and do the work for me. So let's go ahead and show you this real quick. And you use a whole different assortment of vehicles, and you can put any weapon you want as long as it can fit onto the vehicle. These are one of the games that I do play religiously. Not for the game itself, really. I mean, the game is okay. You know, I like it. And there are a few bugs to work out and a few things to deal with, like the major timer and stuff like that. There are no death matches. I don't know why. But as far as the overall game, you know, the game is good. There's nothing wrong with it. So far, I guess the standard, you know, Benny, 1 thumb up. And as you can see, I'm just riding around, looking at my radar, make sure I don't see no extras. There's some extras to my right. Okay, no problem. We're gonna turn back around here. And you can see my minions are trying to do what they do. And I'm getting tore up over here. This is not an engaging vehicle. I'm trying to, though. For the sport, I guess. Alright, I got obliterated. Alright, and we'll try that one more time. I want to show you what the chameleon does there. I didn't have a chance. Let me try it again. Alright, so here we go again. Rolling go. I don't like this board. Alright, so the goal is in the middle this time. So instead of having 2 separate goals, this board has a goal in the middle, and we have to fight to get the goal in the middle, so it pretty much doesn't leave any room for anybody to run around. And here we go. I'm going to go into the mix here. I'm going to chameleon myself. I see the chameleon makes me invisible. Again, I'm getting shot up, and my own drones are in my way. Alrighty. Let's try that again. Yeah, not one of my favorite boards for that vehicle right there. So hopefully we get a board where I can stretch my legs here. It's a very fast-paced game, so if you guys get tired of Call of Duty or Battlefield 1 or whatever like that and feel like rolling out, then this would be the game to do it. Are there any other games like this? I don't know. This is the only one I found. It's the only game like this that's free. So free is good. You don't get much things free in this world, and take advantage of all the free things you can, and with this, in this case, have fun. Got one with my dronage. Uh-oh. He's trying to get me. Trying to get me with that long range. That ain't working. But I know he's coming, so all depends on when. No tactic I like to use, I like to drive upward. Alright, that guy's a pain in my butt. Let's go see about him real quick. I don't like a guy that just hangs back there and shoots. Thinks he's a slick buddy. Let my drones take care of that crowd real quick. Good crowd control, them drones. Alright, notice everybody in the center's gone. They didn't like that drone work. Either they died or they broke out. So we'll follow behind Pighammer here. And he seems to be going for base, which I concur. Let's go for base. Now I'm using one of the ways to win, which is the King of the Hill capture. And we got it real quick, so that's good. And yeah, so that's pretty much how the game is. It's a back and forth volley of fighting and taking over the hill and destroying everybody, this and this and that, so you can claim the win. And if you notice, I got a bunch of stuff. These stickers, they give you these stickers, but I don't know what they just to show you that you did something. But there's very little for reward in this game. You know, you have to take advantages of all the little things that come up, like extra 200 scrap or extra 100 wires. They used to do some extra 15% for the day or the weekend or stuff like that, and they stopped letting specials go now, so I don't know if it's for newer type people or what, but a lot of little amenities that they used to have. It's alright, buddy. That's alright, buddy. You get your little taste right there. That's all you're gonna get. Come on, make it. Ah. And I don't wait around, even though they give me some extra stuff. I don't wait around because, I mean, I really play for the gas, and if my vehicle can't survive or win the match, then I don't bother. Sometimes I'll stay for scrap, but I go to brawls. You get the best scrap anywhere from up to 150 pieces. So there's different ways you can play this game. All right, there's like I told you before, there are missions, there are raids, there are brawls, and then they have clan wars. Okay, now clan wars is when your clan, the screen I showed you before where everybody's at, gets together in a 4-man group against another clan in a 4-man group, and they go to battle for uranium. And uranium makes epic parts. So when you get the uranium, you want to save them up for when it's time to make that epic part. You can break out the uranium and you can build it with build the epic part with the uranium. Let's go switch off to another vehicle here. Alright, we'll use the big boy. And again, we'll just head off into another battle and see how this is going. So not a bad game indeed. Like I said, if you're into cars and weapons and building and stuff like that, this is the game for you. If you're more of an on-foot type guy, then I'm sure there's other games that you can play for running around and stuff like that. But I like cars, I like guns, I like explosions, so this isn't too bad of a game. And if you can see here, I have a cannon posted up on top, this way I can get a better view of what I'm shooting. I think I saw somebody come from the right. Not too sure. Never can be too sure. Oh, look, 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 look. Here they come. And I'm about to get raped. Yep. Alrighty. It's kind of hard to do this review and play and talk at the same time. I'm trying the best I can, folks, so just bear with me. We'll try that one more time. And a lot of these terrains and stuff like that, it depends on what kind of tires you have. If you have good tires, you can handle the terrain. And you know, if you ain't got the tires, so you can start sliding around all over the place, and you know, it's just not going to be a good day for you. But I'm more of a team player. I like playing with my team. Like I said, the basis why I play this game, I like being on a team. And using them as a meat shield. And the only bad thing about this is that when you're on these battles, they don't have an open mic where you can talk to your teammates. Ah, for crap's sake. Alright, we got him. Thought I was a goner there for a second. I pretty much am. Yep, I am trying as best as I can. I'm not the best at this game. Like I said, I do better on a team. I've been playing for the team for a long time, so I kind of forgot almost how to play solo. So let's go bring it down a faction. Let's go bring it down some levels. So this way I'm able to play on a more solo level. And again, simplicity at its finest. Grab a truck, stick some machine guns on it, and away you go. Kind of like this setup I saw this guy using earlier. Let's see if I can make it work. If I have the right, where's the left at? That's funny. If I have a right, where's the left at? Okay, I guess I don't have. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, you can see here I'm going to do the airplane thing. Just for caca and ha-has. See what this does for me. Okay. And grab this one. And then we'll just go ahead and put an auger in the center. That ain't an auger. And see what that does for me. Alright, there we go. A weird build here, just to have some fun. See what it gives us. I do a lot better on the smaller, excuse me, on the smaller power scores than I do alone anyway. Trying to shoot his wheels off. All right. And then we run over their base real quick. All them guys we killed, there was still one guy able to go over there. You guys better be beating him up. But yeah, if you are into cars, into explosions, into weapons, this is the game for you. It is free on the PlayStation Network. You must have PlayStation Plus to play this. If you're an engineer, an architect, or something like that, this is the game for you. Has a lot of qualities there where you can put your ideas and show people what kind of master building skills you have. Me, I am not a master builder. I have other things that I'm better at. Obviously, it's not playing video games, but I try to do the best I can with what I know. I know balance is key. Making sure your car can roll is key, and trying not to get hit, and there's a lot of factors in the game that you wouldn't think. You think I could just go out there and start shooting. At very first, you can go out there and start shooting people, but after you start getting in the higher levels, guys are smarter. They got better vehicles. They got homing missiles and all this other stuff. So your gameplay is going to change dramatically. It's not going to be the same on one board than it is on another board. You can try, but sooner or later, after playing a few times, somebody is going to figure you out, and then you have to change up your game strategy. So just be advised that this is not a game where if you think you can camp, that's not going to work for long. If you think you can go in and rush people, that's not going to work for long. You gotta change up. You gotta change up your game style according to what's on the field. So there we go. You could change up your gameplay according to what's on the field, what you're playing against, and so on and so forth. Excuse me. So, yeah, this is Crossout, a game of driving, building, and destroying. So, if you're really into these types of games, I would suggest that you go ahead and grab this. It is free on the PlayStation Network. Pick it up. Even if you don't play it, have it in the menu and check it out sooner or later. I would say it gets the second Benny thumbs up, for the simple fact that it doesn't matter what gender you are, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you like cars, guns, and explosions, which is pretty much every American's like, then this is the game for you. I'll take you apart, buddy. What's up, bro? I got one too. Yep, that ain't gonna work if I got an auger on my truck. All we doing is nullifying each other's augers. Trying to head back to the base. I'm trying to head back to the base. Don't bump into me. I'm wounded. Alright. Come on, Kenneth, you can do it. No? Ah, it's okay. I'm limping too, guy. Don't feel bad. See if there's any enemy left. Come on, man. One more before the show ends. One more before the show ends. I can't find no enemy. Where are they? Ah, they're getting all the kills. Ah. Alright, guys. I wanted to thank you for coming to the 3 p.m. game review. This is Crossout. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do on a daily basis. Again, it's a free game. PSN Network. You gotta have the PS Plus to play it. So make sure you get everything accordingly so you can download this on your PlayStation. Alright, thank you for watching. I'm Benny Franco. You are watching Benny TV. And please stay tuned at 7 o'clock where we do the 28. It's not that great for the 7 days to die on my ever-going challenge to do the 84-day no death challenge. All right, so that again, come back to Benny TV at 7 p.m. and we'll be doing 7 Days to Die. Day 28 is not that great. All right, thank you for watching Benny TV.